since the last time we had an interview,
Sure.
I interviewed Keefe D.
Mm-hmm.
Got to the light. We was going to go drink and smoke some weed, and he happened to be hanging out the window. He's hanging out the window like he was in a parade.
2Pac.
Yeah, he was.
So what happens next?
And we just came, and shit. I ain't gonna go into details like that, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, you got it in a book. You done played it, everything else, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Well, in the book, you said that as you're driving up towards the BMW with Suge driving and 2Pac in the passenger seat, and you said that 2Pac pulled out a gun.
It looked like he was reaching, yeah. Yeah, it did.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you actually see a gun?
No, shit. Once he got the reaching, I got the ducking.
So someone from your car
That's what I
started shooting at 2Pac and Suge. And about 5 years after that, Keefe gets arrested
Right.
for the murder of your friend.
Do you feel responsible?
Partially.
Do you?
Yeah, partially.
Yeah, just before Vlad proceeds to answer the question of this 2Pac's friend, Keefe D now, he just said that they shot at 2Pac because they thought that he was reaching for a firearm. Why you don't wait to think to be sure that he's actually reaching instead of shooting someone based on assumption, which means to me, from what I can see, you're actually scared, you are fearful. You're going to do something, you're fearful, you assume this person's about to shoot you, so you shoot him. What if he was just reaching for something else? I understand he could have been reaching for a gun, but maybe he was reaching for something else in the vehicle. Now you want to kill someone based off assumption, which essentially means you're scared. You were scared before you saw him reaching for something, so out of fear, you shot him, and now you're facing consequence. Another thing is too, if you knew you shot him, you knew your people shot him, why are you even talking about it? To me, that's just slow behavior. Looking at that person, what they call him Keefe D, he looks like his thing. He looks like he's, I don't know what they call it in that country, but he looks like he's a rock smoker. So why are you even talking about all those things? You do something, you bring attention to yourself. You've done something negative, do not talk about it.
Now, did you ask him to say all of that stuff?
Well, here's the thing.
Right.
Before we did the interview, he had the book already.
Okay.
He wrote the book talking about all the stuff we talked about in the interview.
Now, if you don't mind, if I have a question, like, do you think, or did you tell him, like, did he think he was, like, have immunity?
Yeah, he was under the impression that
Like
he could talk about
statute of limitations?
Well, I mean, it's murder, so there's no statute of limitations.
Right, but that's what, like, did he think?
I think that he felt the proffer agreement he gave, because that interview and his book came after his cooperation leaked out.
Mm-hmm.
So the cop, Greg Kading, who got him to confess to the whole murder thing, recorded that conversation and leaked it out years later. So I think in a way, people are calling Keefe a snitch and everything else like that. I think he wanted to clear his name and tell people his side of the story.
But did he think he could say that nothing could happen?
I guess since he's talking about what was said about in the audio recording, I guess he felt he could talk about it. I don't know.
But do you think he made a deal with the police that he could say it and not be?
I don't know what he signed.
Ouch.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what he signed. But there was a book. So before the interview, I asked, are you willing to talk about what's in the book? He said yes. So we did the interview. And years later, I mean, that interview, from what I understand, from what the detectives have told people that I know, that was part of the reason why they decided to just open the case up again.
Oh, wow.
And yeah, it's supposed to happen sometime this year. I think the trial.
Okay.
With 2Pac being your friend, if Keefe D gets convicted for the murder of 2Pac Shakur, would that bring any level of closure to you?
Not really. I mean, because that whole situation, and, you know, forgive my facial expressions, but it's like there's a lot of information that I think people know and already know, and is like acting like it's brand new. Like his mother's not here to have any closure, right? You would hope that that's the person. You know, his sister's still here, right? He has other family members,
Right.
but whatever closure comes about, I wish that she could have gotten that closure.
Who was I speaking to? I was speaking to someone close to Pac.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I know who it is, but it was a private conversation, so I don't want to say the name. But basically, he said something in the effect of Afeni Shakur did not want anyone going to prison over the murder of her son. That is not one of the goals that she had in life, considering her history with law enforcement.
Mm.
So she did not look at the arrest for Pac's murder as any level of closure. Or the conviction.
I'm not saying so much about her getting to see someone go to jail, but at least however much of it is left, at least knowing some or most of the truth, or any confirmation of the truth that she may think she knew, right? Because, you know, I didn't read anybody's book, and I only see clips of things that I see. So, like, I don't take time out of my day to do any full-on investigations of any of this stuff. So, meaning, like, he's not here anymore.
Yeah.
Right? So, and whoever people believe is responsible, they just believe that they're responsible, whether they're still here or not, right? And the people that are here, and if they take the fall for it, I don't feel away. Like I'm.
Yeah, just to backtrack a bit before this interview clip comes to an end. Regarding the part where he spoke about closure for 2Pac's mother and family and friends, that Keefe D, or whatever his name was arrested and sent to prison. I just feel that after a person has passed away, there's no closure. Whether that supposed killers or alleged killers get arrested or killed, etc., whatever happens, I don't actually feel that there's any closure that can be had, because once a person passes away, it's final. So whatever happens thereafter, I don't think it really helps with anything, especially emotionally. And another thing too, I wanted to just say, regarding Keefe D, why the hell are you speaking on something that you know is going to cause a problem for you in the future? Another thing too, Vlad always asking these FBI type of questions. To the people that come there for interviews, just know anyway, anybody asks you any question, whether you're an adult or minor, you don't have to answer anybody's question. If you don't feel like answering, you don't answer, especially if you know you're about to implicate yourself. Just bear those things in mind, keep it in mind.
I'm at peace. That Pac is at peace. So everything else is like a show to me.
Yeah.
You know, but also whoever gets closure from it, you know, I'm happy.